3 countries with the most obese people. The last one will shock you. Number 3, Mexico. Mexico ranks among the countries with the highest obesity rates. Increased consumption of high-calorie, high-fat dishes such as tacos, enchiladas, and quesadillas has contributed to this situation. An estimated 20 million Mexicans are obese, representing over 25% of adults. Number 2, the United States. You probably expected it. The land of junk food has over 78 million obese Americans, representing more than 1 in 3 adults. This high number can be explained by various factors, such as a lazy lifestyle, excessive consumption of high-calorie, high-fat processed foods, and problems related to access to healthy foods in certain communities. Number 1, Egypt, with over 35.9% of adults obese. This can be explained by the fact that Egyptians love sugar. A preference for high-fat, high-sugar foods and low levels of physical activity.
Alright, I'm Dr. Imam. I'm board certified in obesity medicine, and I'm going to talk about what's wrong with this video. So first of all, obesity rates are increasing worldwide, and several countries are getting new highs of obesity, and we're expected here in the US to have 50% people suffering with obesity by the year 2030. The video mentions their love for food, lazy lifestyles as the main contributor for obesity in these populations. The reality is obesity is being driven primarily through poverty. In Kevin Hall's study where they tried to compare processed foods to unprocessed food diets, one thing that was interesting was to produce the unprocessed foods, it costs them 150% more than producing the ultra-processed food diet. People don't eat ultra-processed foods because they just love the taste of it or they're lazy. It's because it's cheap, it has a long shelf life, and it's super convenient. Unfortunately, foods that are good for you tend to spoil fast, require your time to prepare them, and tend to be more expensive. Anybody who's been to a supermarket recently will realize that they have really hard decisions to do with food, and food inflation prices are occurring in all of these countries as well. So let's put problems in perspective instead of just victim blaming people.